What's going on, guys? It's Isaac. Today I'm not working on the Biscayne. I am so sorry. It's October, so guess what time it is? It's time to work on the hearse. So what we have here is I believe it's a 1983 Cadillac hearse. It's got a 368 cubic inch engine. This thing has been sitting for 2 years underneath a shelter. Since COVID hit, there was no Halloween, and so the car didn't get brought out at all last year. So right now I'm reviving the hearse because I have a Halloween party I got to go to with it. So it hasn't cranked up in years. Let's start off with a battery. Oh yeah, it's got a fuel leak. I remember. So the car, I just remembered the car leaked fuel like crazy at the front. I think it has a split fuel hose going to the fuel pump. So I need to clean all that up because it's very oily, and look into replacing some hoses and filling up the fuel tank, because I really truly feel like there's no fuel in it. Mainly because where the car was parked underneath the shelter, about a 10 to 15 foot radius in front of the car, the grass was dead. So anyways, let's pop the hood and check out what's under the hood. I'm hoping there's no bees, because this thing has been sitting. I'm pretty sure it's got some wasps in here somewhere. Oh, there's a little wasp nest there, but it looks old. Oh, it smells awful in here. The mice have gone nuts in here. No mouse nests in there. It's a little bit low on oil. Still within the marks. Full. Nice and green. Alright, I know we're going to be low on power steering fluid. Always leaked. We're going to fill it up. I remember putting a fuel pump on this whenever I first bought the car. Gosh, it's been 10-12 years ago. I think it's on this side over here. Where's it on this side? It's on this side. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to jack this car up and put it on jack stands. Alright, I've been letting the battery charge up for about an hour and a half. I'm gonna put a little bit of fuel. Got my little smart water fuel tank here with a Lucas oil container nipple on it. Now I'm going to go ahead and fill up the carburetor so I can hit the key and have this thing fire up. It's a little trick I learned way back in the day. Just fill up the carburetor with fuel. You hit the key and you usually just starts right up. So we need to fill up the bowl of the carburetor. The spot to fill it up right in the center. Oh, it's full. In fact, it's probably flooded, but it'll be all right. Let's see if we can crank this thing up. Maybe there's enough fuel left over in the tank that it'll crank up. Whew, it smells so bad in there. Oh, cranking. Negative. So the battery is probably absolutely shot. It's a good thing I've got a spare battery to throw in this car. So swapping the battery out. I was hoping this one was going to charge up. Cranking. So my mirror fell down, my little button came off. So, oh, there it is right there. So I need to get me some glue and glue that back up there on the windshield. Put my hand up there. It runs. I'm guessing my valve cover gaskets are leaking pretty bad. Idle is really low. But it's running. It is running, and that's good. Just gonna let it run for a few minutes and let it warm up. I think that it's picking up fuel out of the fuel tank, because there's no way that little bit of fuel in the carburetors had it running this long. So power steering's working. Let's see what happens when I put it in gear. It's probably going to stall. It goes in gear. It moves. Oh, I got heat on. I don't need the heat. Don't need the heat. I cannot believe this thing has been sitting this long. It just cranks right up like it's like it was yesterday. So, let me tell you my plans for this car. I thought I was going to have it ready this year, but obviously not, because there's no way I can have it ready in a matter of a couple of weeks. This engine is old and tired. It is just, it's seen better days. And everywhere I go, it's like, put it to the floor. It's just, okay, it's got a little bit of power, but not enough to push this 5,440 pound car down the road at a decent speed. So I got a little something for it. I went out and I found me a used motor and transmission. I got it sitting right here. That, my friends, is a 472 cubic inch Cadillac V8 backed with a 400 transmission. Now let me look up the specs on this while my car's sitting there warming up. Right here, wow, okay, 368 cubic inch, 140 horsepower, and 265 foot-pounds of torque, or pound-feet of torque, whatever you want to say. So it's a little on the weak side. So, you know, torque is what wins races. So don't worry about the 140 horsepower. Let's just look at this 265 pound-feet of torque. Let's look up 1969 Cadillac. '69 Cadillac 472 engine specs. Okay, here we go. It was rated at 375 horsepower, not 140, and listed at 525 foot-pounds of torque at 3,000 RPM. Wow, that engine is going to just make this Cadillac move. So hopefully by next winter I'll have a 472 in the engine compartment of that car, and it should fit right on in, because my understanding is it's basically the same engine family, but you know, I think the only things that'll fit are, I think you can put a 472 oil pan on a 368, but you can't put a 368 oil pan on a 472 because the crankshaft hits or something. But maybe the valve covers will fit, or anyhow, that's my plans, but not this year. Oh, thermostat is opened up, radiator is hot, so it is circulating, so the water pump's working, radiator should be radiating, hopefully. Transmission's full. Oh man, like this video might have been like, this video might be too short. I gotta find something else to do. I mean, I can put air in the tires. You know what? Probably gonna regret this. You know, there's a lot of body work that needs to be done to this car. Like, I don't even want to wash the car because the water will get underneath the Bondo. So I've got places like this. Oh gosh. Woo, that's nasty. Okay. Yeah, so look at this. I think what I'm gonna do is work on these spots, because they're everywhere. And I would like the car, I would like to keep this car as long as I live. So I got to do a better job keeping the bodywork together so it doesn't rust away to nothing. So let's just clean up these rust spots and get some Bondo and paint on it, and I'm gonna feel a whole lot better about this car, because I mean, I love this car. I really do. It's a great car. So I'm gonna get to scraping, and then I'm gonna get to puttying. So let's do this. All right, I know it looks awful, but I'm not done with it. But it's 10 o'clock at night. I need to go to bed because I have to head to work with John in the morning. And I still have to do some more running around before I go to bed. So this is on hold, guys. But there will be more videos on the hearse. Hopefully I'll finish up the body work on it. It's going slower than I thought, but you know, it'll be fine. So I'm gonna park this and go get some projects for future builds. Guys, if you like this video, hopefully you do. It's not a Biscayne video, but it's something. Give it a thumbs up, and guys, I reckon I'll catch you later. Thanks.